So, so myself, I am Ravi Teja. So I worked as a faculty as well as I worked in Indian Space Research Organization for Chandrayaan-2 project that is purely related to the VHDL and the microcontrollers. So later I have started my own startup in artificial intelligence. So which is purely related to healthcare domain. So where I have been collaborated with so many super specialty hospitals in Hyderabad. So so it is reached to the high level. So I have received the patents, and furthermore it has to go on into the production. So that which we require the funding. So it is in the at present it is in the hall stage. Parallelly, I am also working as a data scientist in one of the MNC company, and as well as I'm also teaching in different courses like the Python, AWS, DevOps, machine learning, deep learning, ANN, CNN, as well as NLP. So currently I'm also pursuing the PhD in natural language processing in NLP. So which is purely related to AI. So that is my main aim is to develop a new algorithm in the artificial intelligence. So that is my PhD work. So this is my background. So first of all, before that, what are all the course contents which I am going to cover in this course? I will discuss. So what are all the course contents which I am going to cover? So I will give an overview. So I will not start any new topic or any technical topic in this class. Ju- Just what is the purpose of an artificial intelligence, and we'll discuss some applications related to AI. So in our daily lives, what we are using, wherever the AI is using, just we will discuss about those applications. 1 minute. So these are the topics which I am going to cover in our course. First of all, if you know the Python, that is fine. But I will give the Python overview and basics which are essential in the AI course. Just I will discuss here. If you don't know also, then no worries. Just I will discuss all the Python overview here. So whatever we are going to implement, so everywhere we are hearing the buzzword is artificial intelligence. Wherever you are seeing in YouTube, where in industries, everywhere we are hearing at least once in a day about artificial intelligence. So why this much it becomes so much popular? So behind that, which language they have implemented, that is Python only. So whatever you are going to implement in this AI, everything we will be writing the code in Python. So if you don't know the programming, no need of worries. Just Python is simply like as an English language. You no need to worry, as Python is like a programming language like C, C++, Java. You no need of worry. So how you will write a simple English language, similar to like that only Python language will be there. So you will feel very comfortable of writing the code. So that I can assure. So next topic we are going to discuss as artificial neural networks. In the ANN, already we have seen. So in our human body, we have so many neurons. Because of neurons only, we are able to respond, we are able to react, we are able to see, we are able to hear, we are able to talk, we are able to listen. All these happening because of in our human body there are neurons. Because of neurons only, we are able to respond. The similar way, here also we are giving some neurons. How the so actually always whenever you are attending this AI class or whenever you are listening some AI class, you assume that you are a human. In front of you there is a system or a laptop. It is there in front of you. You consider that that is a human. So it doesn't know anything. The system or laptop doesn't know anything. We the people has to train our mission accordingly how we have trained from our parents. And the childhood, you don't know how to speak, how to crawl, how to sit, how to stand. All these are you have learned because of your parents. Similarly, here also you think that the system is a like as a child. It doesn't know anything. You have to train in such a way that it has to respond whatever you are telling. So like that, you have to think always in such a way that to get easier for you. Suppose we have this so many neurons in our human body. The similar way, how to construct a neuron for this mission. So what is meant by single layered perceptron? What is multi-layered perceptron? So what is forward propagation? What is backward propagation? All these things we are discussing here. Weights, what are weights and biases? What are loss functions? What are optimizers? Metrics, activation functions. We will discuss all these topics related to ANN, and we will see some of the use cases also. So similar, I will take one example. So how this artificial neural networks works. I will take some real-time example. Based on that, you will get an idea. So I will take one example. See, so consider this is a artificial neural network. So which looks like this. So what are all these connections? I will not discuss anything now. No need to worry. I will tell in depth whenever I started the course. Just I'm giving an introduction. So in the real time, how it works. Suppose how many of you know how to prepare a coffee or how to prepare a tea? Yes, I am assuming that everyone knows. Suppose suppose if you have the tea, for example, this is a tea, this is a milk and sugar. So if you combine all these three, then only the tea will be get prepared. So you will take some amount of some quantity of tea, some quantity of milk, some quantity of sugar. You will be mixing these three into some vessel, and you will be preparing a tea. So suppose if you are taking tea equal to some 0.8 kgs, milk equal to zero point 0.5 liter, sugar equal to half kg. Just for preparing 1 cup of tea, you assuming that this much quantity you required. You are assuming that this much amount of quantity it is required to prepare a 1 cup of tea. But you prepared the tea and everything. Some XYZ person will be there here. He will drink the tea. He will tell that it is very bad. So what you will do? Again, you will go back into the kitchen, and again you change the quantity of the tea. Again, you change the quantity of milk. Again, you change the quantity of sugar. Again, you prepare the tea by mixing all these things into a one vessel, and again you give to this person. Again, he will tell that compared to the last time, it was good. But again, you have to prepare the tea, he will tell. So again, you will go back to the kitchen. Again, you will change the quantity. Again, you will mix that and again you give to this person. So this is called that whatever he is telling wrong, again you are coming back. This is called as back propagation. So how we are relating this real-time example into the neural networks, that all we will discuss in the ANN. So that is what here. So yeah. So what are activation functions? So whatever I have discussed about the example, so these are the technical terminology where we will discuss. If you understand this example, whatever I told now, so your ANN concept is clear. So that means you will understand all these topics very easy. So this is what entire ANN will be here in this concept only.
Is it anything related to the graph theory?
Pardon?
Graph theory.
Graph theory.
Yeah, so neural networks, simple networks is actually related to the graph theory.
Yes, yes.
The shortest path, something like that.
Yeah, similar to like that.
Okay.
So next one is convolution neural networks, where we are going to discuss the topic in our course is CNN. So how the human we have the eyes. Human is having the eyes, no? Two eyes. We are seeing, we are seeing something. And by seeing something, we are able to recognize who is that person, what he is doing, what he or she is eating. You are able to see it and able to recognize. Suppose if I am showing the two persons, in the two persons, who is the person? You are able to identify the person based on the images what I have shown. So how we have the vision for our human body through our eyes, the similar way we are giving the vision to the system. We are giving the eyes to the system. That is what convolution neural networks, where we also call it as computer vision. So there we have the algorithms like the vanilla CNN, LeNet, LXNet, VGG 16, 19, ResNet 50, 101. Inception net, Google net. Like these all algorithms belong to the classification algorithms. Classification is nothing but, so if you take one image, if you take this image, if you take another image, so in this image, one circle is there. In this image, triangle is there. So like this kind of images, it will be having 10,000 images are there. You assume that. Like this image also, we are having 10,000 images. So in these 10,000, so all the images, we will show that system. So it might be the color will be get varied, or change of the circle will get varied. So like that, dimension of get varied, or size of the circle it get varied. Like that, different kind of images related to the circle it will be there. There are, assume that there are 10,000 images. All those 10,000 images you are showing to the mission, that is system. Again, triangle also 10,000 images are there. The 10,000 images will be, color will be different, size of the triangle will be different, dimensions of the triangle will be different. So it might be oriented also, the triangle. All this kind of different kind of images, it will be shown to the system. So finally, if you give any image related to the circle, again to the system, it should be able to tell that this is a circle. So how it will tell that this is a circle? You have trained these images to the system. You are showing something to the system. Based on that, it will be able to recognize that this is a circle. Even in your childhood, so the dog and cat will be there. So your mom or father, whoever it may be, so they will show that this is a dog. Don't touch the dog, it will bite you. Don't touch the dog, it will bite you. Repeatedly, they will be saying to you, don't touch the dog, it will be bite you. So by whatever the you have, so at the childhood, we don't know. At 1 year child, a 2 year child, if anyone is not saying about that, the dog will bite you, you definitely go and catch the dog or a cat. So unless if anyone says, then only will get able to recognize that this dog or cat, I should not touch that one. So repeatedly they will be saying to you, by that you will be get that whatever the data which they are used to tell, it will get stored in your mind. So from next time onwards, you will not touch any dog or cat. So how you have developed everything from your childhood, the similar way here also for our system, for our mission, it should able to recognize that this is a circle, this is a triangle. How it will be able to recognize? Based on the images, certain images, it will train on the mission. Repeatedly you are showing, this is a circle, this is a circle, this is a circle, this is a circle. Different type of images you will be showing to the system. So in the dog also, we will have the different colors, white, brownish, something reddish, different colors will be there. So generally, your mom or father will used to train that in the white color dog, they will be showing that this is a dog. You should not touch. You should not touch, like that. They used to tell repeatedly. So you get stored that that is a dog. You should not touch. You will be able to store in your mind. But again, when you see the red color dog or brown color dog, you again recollected that that is a dog only, because you are not differentiating, no. So even if you are showing, even if you are getting trained on the white color dog also, you could able to recognize that that is a dog, even if you show the white, brownish or reddish colored dog also. Because how you could able to identify that is a dog? Because of eyes, because of the shape of the dog, and because of the whiskers. All based on this, you will be able to identify even if the color of the dog has changed. Even the dog color of the dog also has changed. You could able to identify that this is a dog. The similar way here also, we are training some images onto the system. System should be able to identify that this is a circle, this is a triangle. So behind that, what are all the concepts which are there? We will discuss here. What is convolution? What is padding? What is kernel? All different concepts we will be discussing here in the classification algorithm. In the detection algorithm, we have the different algorithms like RCNN, fast RCNN, faster RCNN, SSD, YOLO models. In upcoming days, nowadays, even by using LLM models also, they are able to detecting an objects. So now present trending technology, that is LLM, large language models. By using that also, they are implementing the computer vision. So what is meant by object detection is nothing but, I think you know the Facebook, all kind of images you used to take. So in the Facebook, if you will be taking some group pic or your friends pic or your family pic. So there are 4 or 5 people are there in the group pic. So system will be able to identify who is the person based on the rectangular box which is covered onto your face. So it will be able to identify that this is some XYZ person. This is some ABC person. This is DEF person. This is GHI person. So system should be able to identify in the group pic we are having so many people. Even the group pic having so many people also, it will be able to identify based on the persons. That is bonding some rectangular box which will be there at the face, and it is able to identify who is that person. All these things will be discussing in our course. This is object detection algorithms. And we also used to discuss the TensorFlow and PyTorch libraries. What is TensorFlow? What are PyTorch libraries? How we are able to implement all those things. Coming to the natural language processing, that is NLP. So in start from the 1900, from the 1900, NLP is not nowadays popular. It started in 1900 only. So how it became the popular from 1900 to 2023. So what is the journey behind this entire NLP? All will be discussing here. What is there are different libraries are there. We have NLTK, Spacey, Gensim, TextBlob, and Stanford libraries. All these libraries will be discussing. Suppose we have the paragraph, how the paragraph is converted into the sentence. From the sentence, from the sentence how it is to be converted into words. All will be discussing. That is called the sentence tokenizer, word tokenizer, all. And what is meant by stemming, lemmatization, sentence tokenizer, word tokenizer, how to remove the stop words and identifying, how to remove the punctuation marks, such kind of, this is called as a text pre-processing. All will be discussing here. Next one is coming to algorithms, where we are going to cover as RNN, recurrent neural networks, LSTM, long short-term memory, and as well as bidirectional LSTM, encoder decoder, self-attention models, BET models, GPT, GPT-1, GPT-2, GPT-3 as GPT-4. So nowadays everyone most familiar as Chart GPT. In the Chart GPT, behind that, which algorithm they have implemented means GPT algorithm on. So in this GPT, they have released so many number of versions. So we'll be discussing all those GPT algorithms. And next one is prompt engineering and generative AI. So that also will be covered in our course. Prompt engineering, generative AI, and LLM models, which is the most trending nowadays. In AI, if you see the jobs related to AI, everywhere they will be asking generative AI, prompt engineering, and LLM models. So all will be discussing in this course. Yeah, if you have any doubts, you can ask me.
I have one doubt. Prompt engineering means it is related to coding or any related to.
Not coding, just we'll be giving some kind of an input. So it will be generating some output. So that is like as a, we'll be writing, giving in the Python only.
Okay.
You know how to how to see the output in the Chart GPT. I think you know.
Yeah, I know.
If you write a query, it will be generating some kind of output. The
Yeah.
similar way in the
Mm.
prompt engineering also, you'll be writing some kind of whatever the input statement you are giving, you have to give as input, and based on that, some of the lines should be included,
Mm.
and after that, it will be generating output. That is purely related to some Python language also will be included in the prompt engineering. These all will be discussing entirely related theoretical as well as practical. Whatever the practical which I am doing here, you are also supposed to do practical along with me. So that is what, if you don't understand even the single topic on the particular day, unless if you understand only, I will move to the other topic. If you are not understanding the particular topic on the particular day, so again that same topic will be repeated. So because you should know, you must and should know how to know all the concepts very detailed and in depth also. So we will be discussing the mathematics behind this, all these algorithms. Have any doubts?
So Python is needed here in artificial AI.
Artificial AI,
No, the Python is needed actually here. Python.
Python?
So Python is needed in artificial intelligence.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Everything you will be implementing in Python only.
Okay.
So without the Python programming language, So there is no practical behind AI. So must and should you have to know Python programming language. So then only we can implement everything in AI. So that's why first of all I will give the what Python overview and basics which are required. So later that only I will start the end.
Okay, sir.
Okay, what about Nandita? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, then thank you all. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Otherwise, we will leave for today.